Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So the Super Eagles will now play Algeria in the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations. The battle line has been drawn and it's now a chance for the Super Eagles to avenge what the Algerian team did to us a few years ago. We have to beat these guys this time around. And it's not going to be easy. No one said it's going to be easy. I watched the match between Algeria and DR Congo this evening. It was a very difficult game. Both sides were actually very strong. I think even if DR Congo knocked out Algeria, it would still be a difficult match for the Super Eagles because DR Congo is such a very impressive side. They are strong defensively and also attacking wise. They have gas. Everybody is just strong. They can run from the starting minutes to the ending. They showed that today. I think Algeria was just lucky to score a goal in the end of extra time. Not that they were better than DR Congo, but again, it's going to be very interesting to see. The match comes up. Nigeria versus Algeria comes up on Saturday, being the 10th of January. 5 p.m. is the time. But then there is also other fixtures in the round in the quarterfinals. We talk about Mali playing Senegal, Cameroon versus the host nation Morocco, and then Egypt locks on against Cote d'Ivoire, and then you have Nigeria versus Algeria. So this is it. It gets even tougher from here, But from what's happening in the camp of the Super Eagles right now, we can see that everything is settling really well right now. The whole dust that was being raised initially after that game versus Mozambique has now started settling down, and we've started to see some calmness, some clarity, some unity and understanding among these players. Even Ademola Lookman has since went to his social media to drop a post, where he posted his picture and with Osimhen when they were celebrating, one of the goals scored yesterday, and then he captioned it "Together Always." So that's just a good step in the right direction. It's just something that Ademola Lookman has done to show that they don't have issue here and Osimhen. But I have not seen Osimhen post anything or said anything yet. But as it stands, from the reports we are getting, the camp is really okay. Everybody is in one spirit. And then there was another development in camp, and it was with Akko Adams. There was a report that he was given a leave to go and be with his mother, because it was said that his mother was admitted to the hospital before that Nigeria versus Mozambique game. So he actually asked for it, and the coach granted him that one. But unlike speculation that is saying that the leave is extended. No, it's not extended. It was reported that he came back after 1 hour of leaving the camp. So he's back at the camp, and is all focused on the next task ahead, which is of course against Algeria on Saturday. So what happened today was that they had a recovery session, to recover from the fatigue and the stress from the Mozambique game. And then we had like 26 players who are available to train. Removing the player who has injury, Ryan Alebiosin, is not among the 26 players, but all of the other guys are reportedly available for training. And then there's also a press release or a media briefing expected to be held tomorrow. So Coach Chelle will hopefully come out with Captain Ndidi and then talk about a few developments, in in their camp. So those are basically some of the things that have come out now, and this is authentic because it was released by the media, the Super Eagles media officer, the person of promise of Foge. So that's what's happening right now. I don't want to dwell too much about the Osimhen situation because there were a lot of other dust that was raised, in the last couple of hours. Some even saying that Osimhen went at the height of it when he was very pissed that he even removed his accreditation card and then threw it to the ground and told them that he was going to quit the team and leave it for them and return back to Turkey, to Galatasaray, to stay, and then they can take care of they can do it however they want to do that he wants to. He doesn't want to be part of it anymore. Those were the earlier speculation that went on. No verification to this, was just rumors that came out of it. But as I said before, everybody is calm now. They've been able to find a way to get Osimhen to settle down and understand that what he did wasn't good, So it looks like everybody is happy now and are focused on the next targets. So those are basically some of the updates right now. Lookman also answered a question for the press, because of course the issue with Osimhen was who was going to score the goal. They were dragging who was going to pass or who wasn't going to pass, those kind of things. So Lookman was asked, is he in any way trying to be the top goal scorer of this AFCON? Is he trying to chase the golden boot of the AFCON? And then he said no. He said no, that's not his plan, that what he just wants is for him to give his 100% and for the team to get results. That is the most important thing for him. It's not about him getting the highest goal scorer, because if you look at the chart now, it seems like Lookman is one of the second place players who are tying goals with 3 goals each. The leading goal scorer has 4 goals, and then Lookman and a host of other players have 3 goals, including Osimhen. So apparently that question was asked because maybe Lookman and Osimhen are trying to chase the golden boot, which is why they might be selfish to each other or something like that. So this is what this question from the journalist was hinting at. But Lookman went on to clarify that he doesn't care about the golden boot. He just wants to help the team to get results. So those are part of the things I said. I said personally, I'm just thinking about the team. Now we are in the quarterfinals. Our next opponent is going to be another strong team. We scored 4 goals, another big performance for the team. So that's what I care about. So that's the word from Ademola Lookman. Of course, another reaction came out from Chelle. This one is concerning Alex Iwobi, and Chelle was particularly happy with Alex Iwobi's performance yesterday night. He called Alex Iwobi a genius and an IQ and technically gifted player. He said he just wants him to improve and continue to improve and stay focused, on the task ahead. So that's the very commendable comment coming from the coach to Alex Iwobi. Of course, we all can appreciate this man because we saw what he did on the night. Almost all the goals that we scored on the night started from Alex Iwobi. The passes came from Alex Iwobi. We saw how he was just throwing those passes from deep in the midfield, throwing them straight into the attack, and those were the passes that brought about the goals. So kudos to the man, and hope to see him continue to improve and bring in these passes, especially on Saturday, against this very, very strong Algerian side. But that's the update for now. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more updates.